get out of the traps. Who is it that is their first time here? Only a couple, yeah. Who's here from County Kerry? Ah, that's a very good representation. Now, today, we're only walking to the border. And Limerick County Council have the border fenced off.
Oh, keep them out. That's a lot.
Now, probably for health and safety reasons. So, we would hope that on the 2nd of February, which will be 5 weeks from next Saturday, that we would have a kind of a reenactment, I suppose, of this walk, and we would do what we did about 10 years ago, walk to Dua.
Yeah.
Now, that would be a day really probably only for adults, I'd say, and only maybe that you might have to sign an indemnity form because you might have to bring your bill hook or something with you to help to clear the track. Or again, maybe the people on the mile or so between the border and the public road back near Dua might cooperate and help to make it walkable, because a lot of that railway in the Kerry side is being used anyway as farm passages and so on, as was the bit you're about to walk now, which has been transformed in the last couple of months by Limerick County Council. Now I see Francis Foley here. Francis, your local councillor. Who else is here? And the other councillors are very sensitive people, so if there's one left out, but you have it all. This 2 miles and the contract that involved, which involved 3 bridges that we're going over. 2 of the jobs for the Kerry people, one in Kilmorna, Fergus O'Keefe here, no? And built the first bridge, and Padraig Nolan of Castle Island built the second bridge over the river, and the last bridge then to pass over was by Mike Condon of Devon Road. So 2-1 in favour of Kerry in that way. And but basically this was in the same situation as you will see the Kerry bit a couple of months ago, but there was great cooperation, even though it's a public property, it's CIE property, we must never forget that, it's our property, and there's a cable down underneath us bringing the fibre optic and all to Tralee and so on, and it's you know, it's property of people.
It's associated with the love-lost Earl of Desmond. Now, for 200 years, the Earls of Desmond succeeded son from father, you see. That's before they became Gaelicised, and they succeeded by tenestry. But this fellow was different because he met a good-looking girl back there. Her name was Catherine McCormack, and he lost his earldom because they figured that he was an unsuitable successor, and so that's really all that we know for sure about him. But he is a historical figure. But the point about Port Castle is that Thomas was his name. He met her in the environs where we are today, near Port Castle. That's what is always written, you see. So he is the one who was usurped, overthrown, and to that extent he's unique. His name was Thomas. Thomas, the Earl of Desmond, the rightful Earl of Desmond. Well, I'll just leave it at that. And he brought the force back. Now this is quite a historical figure. While in England he did associate with the coming scourge of France. Who was the coming scourge of France? None other than the great victor of Agincourt, Agincourt, 1415, Henry V. Now he was not yet Henry V. His father Henry IV, the first Lancaster, was on the throne. And our man here, this is the historical record, he associates with him. And when he succeeded his father in 1413, that's the king, to become Henry V, he did loan this fellow a force to come back and regain his earldom, but unsuccessfully. And his uncle, I should say, gazumped him, usurped him, overthrew him, in circumstances about which we're not entirely certain. But the uncle went on to be a great Earl of Desmond. He was James Fitzgerald, by the way, the son of the poet Earl. Have you heard of him? And Lochgur, the poet Earl of Desmond, Gerald, you see. So, but the man who's overthrown the nephew, he dies in Paris, or he dies in Rouen, and he's buried over there and his associate Henry V attended his obsequies. So that is in 1420. So he had some powerful associates, but he did not regain the earldom, and his uncle James became a great Earl of Desmond. That's for another day. About Port Castle itself, I don't know anything. You know. Hello, my friend.
How you doing?
How are you getting on?
I'm always fudging around.
She's fine. I won't walk on today.
I'm surprised you're not good at it. Oh, an application has died. I've never seen him. This is lovely water. Lovely.
One of his favourite pastimes is running after the horse. I don't stop him because it gives him exercise. That's it.
She's across between the... Oh, right.
Yeah, look, whatever happened, you can look, there's a farm over here. You see the stuff in the back of it. Someone there goes.